Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning. Welcome to our academy presentation. It is our pleasure to have you in our event. Before we begin, let me first introduce our members. First, I am Bagus Samukti. I will be the moderator for this presentation. Second, for the speakers or parents or presenters, we have Aulia Muhammad Dafa Al-Haq, Muhammad Abdul Ghazi, Erwin Gunawan, and Adistio Ramadana. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, we would like to present an interesting topic entitled Cultural Behavior in Business. We hope to continue to watch our presentation until the end so that we, we can get knowledge from our great speakers. All right, without further ado, let's begin. Let's first begin with our first speakers, Mr. Aulia Muhammad Dafa Al-Haq. Aulia Muhammad Dafa Al-Haq, the time is yours.
Thank you to the moderator for the warm welcome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aulia Muhammad Dafa, and it is my pleasure to be given this chance. All right, the thing that I want to share with you is about cultural behavior in business. Here I will present the first part of the topic. Much of today's business is conducted across international borders. And while the majority of the global business community might share the use of English as a common language, the nuances and expectations of business communication might differ greatly from culture to culture. A lack of understanding of the cultural norms and practices of our business acquaintances can result in unfair judgments, misunderstandings, and breakdowns in communication. Here are three basic areas of differences in the business etiquette around the world that could help stand you in a good stead when you next find yourself working with someone from a different culture. Okay, so that's my part. Thanks everyone for listening. I'll return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aulia Muhammad Dafa, for your presentation. Next, we will continue to the second, Mr. Muhammad Abdul Ghazi. Mr. Muhammad Abdul Ghazi, the time is yours.
Thank you to moderator for the warm welcome. Hello, my name is Muhammad Abdul Goji. It's my pleasure to be give this thing. Here I will present the discussion is the addressing someone topics. When discussing this topic is a training course. German trainee and British trainee got into a hot debate about whether it was appropriate for someone with a doctorate to use the corresponding title on their business card. The British trainee maintained that anyone who wasn't the medical doctor expecting to be addressed as doctor was disgustedly pompous and full of themselves. The German trainee, however, argued that the hard work, years, and education put into earning that PhD should give them full right to expect to be addressed as doctor. This stark difference in opinion over something that could to be conceived as minor and trust easily overlooked was to show that we often attach meaning to even the most mundane practice. With this, we think that we are used to or done differently. It could spark the strongest reaction in us, while many con- continental Europeans and Latin American prefer to be addressed with a title. To example, Mr. or Mrs. And their surname when meeting someone in a business context for a first time American and increasingly in British now tend to prefer using their first name. The best thing to do is to listen and observe how your conversation partner you and addresses you, and if you are still unsure, do not be afraid to ask them how they would like to be addressed. uh, Thank you for listening. That's that for me, and I will give to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhammad Abdul Ghazi, for your presentation. Next, we will continue to the third speakers, Mr. Erwin Gunawan. Mr. Erwin Gunawan, the time is yours.
Thank you to the moderator for the warm welcome. Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ergunawan. It is my pleasure to be given this chance. Alright, the thing that I want to share with you is about smiling. Here I will present the first part of the topic, smiling. A famous Russian proverb states that a smile without reason is a sign of idiocy, and a so-called smile of respect is seen as insincere and often regarded with suspicion in Russia. Yet in countries like the United States, Australia, and Britain, smiling is often interpreted as a sign of openness, friendship, and respect, and is frequently used to break the ice. In a place of research done on smile across culture, the researchers found the smiling individuals were considered more intelligent than non-smiling people. In countries such as Germany, Switzerland, China, and Malaysia. However, in countries like Russia, Japan, South Korea, and Iran, pictures of smiling faces were rated as less intelligent than the non-smiling ones. Meanwhile, in countries like India, Argentina, and the Maldives, smiling was associated with dishonesty. Okay, so that my part. Thanks everyone for listening. I'll return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Erwin Gunawan, for your presentation. Next, we will continue until the last speakers, Mr. Adistio Ramadana. Mr. Adistio Ramadana, the time is yours.
Thank you to the moderator for the warm welcome. Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adistio Ramadana. It is my pleasure to be give this chance. Alright, the thing that I want to share with you is about eye contact here. I will present the third part of the topic. Eye contact, an American or British person might be looking their client in the eyes to show that they are paying full attention to what is being said. But if that Dain is from Japan or Korea, they may find the direct eye contact awkward or even disrespectful. In part of South America and Africa, prolonged eye contact could also be seen as challenging authority. In the Middle East, a contact across gender is considered inappropriate, although a contact within a gender could signify honesty and truthfulness. Okay, so that my part. Thank everyone for listening. I return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adistio Ramadana, for your presentation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful presentation. After listening from our great speakers, we can conclude having an increased awareness of the possible differences in expectations and behavior can help you avoid cases of miscommunication. But it is vital that we also remember that cultural stereotypes can be detrimental to building good business relationships. Although national cultural will play a part in shaping the way we have and think. We are also largely influenced by the region we come from, the communities we associate with our age and gender, our corporate culture, and our individual expression in the world. The knowledge of the potential difference should therefore be something we keep at the back of our minds, rather than something that we use pigeonhole the individuals of an entire nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally at the end of the presentation. We would like to once again thank you for your attention. Hopefully, you find this event beneficial. Have a nice day and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.